When arena security, when the people who are being indirectly paid by the WNBA are laughing at you instead of laughing with you, then you know your league is a complete joke. The other night, the Las Vegas Anonymous Faces were playing, well, they were playing some other dump in the WNBA. I'm sure their opponent was just as anonymous as they are. During a break in the sedation process, or as the WNBA prefers to call it, exciting basketball featuring elite athletes. During a break in this highly unentertaining game, a group of ladies decided to entertain the crowd. They decided to give the crowd something to actually watch by declaring for the WNBA draft. In a league full of unskilled players, these bearded beauties would be immediate candidates for the Most Valuable Pretender award. The WNBA, they feature pretend basketball players. These men are pretending to be ladies. As they would say on that show on Netflix, it's a perfect match. Naturally, hardcore fans of the WNBA, they are mad, mad, mad. This is outrageous. The cool kids from high school are once again making fun of us. This is supposed to be our league. The W is supposed to be the place where dorks are finally accepted. But normal people are taking over our league and making us the butt of the joke. This is emotionally traumatic. Next, they'll be dunking our heads in the toilet again. I've been telling you guys for years that the WNBA deserves exactly what they get. And this is a prime example of the WNBA getting what they deserve. This is not a basketball league. It's damn sure not a professional basketball league. The WNBA has turned into a circus. People are using the WNBA to make money, which is something that the league has never quite figured out how to do. Former NBA players are declaring for the WNBA draft. There are protests at every game featuring the Indiana Clarks. Normal people are supporting Sophie Cunningham and protecting women's sports. A handful of identifiers, they will counter-protest while complaining about their voices being silenced because no one really gives a shit about what they are saying. Grown women are literally crying over the size of crowds at WNBA games. Last night, Holly Rowe, a veteran reporter at ESPN, she is literally crying while covering this game in Toronto. Oh, I'm so emotional. There are thousands of people at this game. I never thought we'd make it this far. It makes me want to cry. Oh! I cried earlier this year when we lost Chu after a long battle with cancer. I cried taking her back and forth to Auburn to get her treatment. I cried watching this once healthy dog who beat every health scare that she went through. And Chu went through a lot in her 10, 11 years. I cried watching my little fighter as she looked up at me from the table one morning as I was feeding her breakfast, and the look in her eyes told me I'm done fighting. That brought this grown man to tears. Apparently, grown women are brought to tears at WNBA games. Now, I will admit, I have cried watching the WNBA before. I was laughing so hard watching the complete lack of athleticism in this dump of a league that tears were just rolling down my face. This league is a joke. And the thing is, This could have been avoided. Grown men dressing as women and entertaining the crowd in Las Vegas, former NBA players declaring for the WNBA draft, protests outside of games. All of this could have been avoided. The only thing the WNBA needed was Cathy Engelbert to lead. The only thing they needed was Cat Engelbert to come out publicly and say, men will never play in the WNBA. That's it. That's all it would take. It's that simple. Instead, Cat Engelbert put together some doofus task force. They had highly confidential meetings to determine what type of women would be allowed to play in the WNBA. And after meeting for hours, they were still unable to properly define a woman. It's been about 4 weeks since Sophie Cunningham was interviewed by ESPN. 4 weeks since Sophie Cunningham publicly defended women's sports. There is absolutely no reason we should still be talking about this. In today's news cycle, stories can age in 4 hours. 2 weeks ago, Perez Hilton was a major story. Here we are 2 weeks later, and he's essentially been forgotten. He has fallen out of the news cycle. But this story in the WNBA, it refuses to go away. And it's all because Cathy Engelbert refuses to lead. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys later on the main channel.